I've been seeing tons of these eSIM ads for travel, as I'm sure you have, like Airlo, and how they're talked about like it's the be all and end all to travel. So I'm heading to Guatemala in 2 days. So I want to share with you how I use cellular service when I travel to countries all over the world. And this is how I use eSIMs and physical SIMs. So for an eSIM, what I do is for this trip, I picked up an Airlo eSIM card. It's a global card, 1 gig. So I think I paid $13.99 Canadian for this card. And this is basically for, as I'm in transition, I'm gonna have a layover in El Salvador for I think about 10 or 11 hours. So I have something while I'm traveling. So, and maybe when I land in Guatemala, there may be something you need cellular for. Maybe you can't get a physical SIM at the airport, whatever it is, you're covered. Now, then what I do is when I get to Guatemala, I'm gonna buy a physical SIM. I do this all over the world. And in a nutshell, I'm gonna get probably a 25, 30 gig, maybe even unlimited data SIM card, somewhere for, even without researching it, it's gonna be between $2 and $5. And that's gonna cover me for 3 weeks. If I was looking last night at an Airlo eSIM while in Guatemala with 5 gigs for 30 days, and it was $37 Canadian. So for me to get to 25, 30 gigs even, I'm gonna be looking at $70, $80 and beyond versus the $5 or the fin that I'm gonna spend on a physical SIM. So get that, you use the eSIMs, they're great tools, easy to download, put on your phone, use them for those emergency situations while you're in transit or when you first get to a country. But once you get to a country, especially if you're going to like Central South America, Southeast Asia, these types of places, get that physical SIM card. You're gonna save piles of money and the service is gonna be just as good, if not better. Happy travels.